To assemble the X-600, we first start off by assembling the rear leg. The bolt, insert through the leg, lift up the bike frame and fit in place. Washer and nut secure onto the bolt. Repeat the process. Nut and washer fix onto the end of the bolt. Using a 13mm spanner, simply tighten the nuts up securely. Repeat the process for the front of the bike. Insert the bolt through, lift the bike frame slightly and pop it in place. The nut and the washer simply fit to the end of the nut and tighten up. Again, using the 13 spanner, tighten securely. Apply a light coat of grease or petroleum jelly to the 4 sides of the seat post and simply pop it in place with the seat slider facing forward. Tighten the adjuster knob like so. Again, apply a light coat of petroleum jelly or light grease onto the seat slider. Fit the seat onto the seat slider with the seat facing forward. Insert the quick release lever up to the seat slider, up to the seat, and fit the tightening nut on top. Don't over tighten the lever, just clasp it up nice and securely like that, facing rearwards. Next we've got the X bars. We apply a light coat of grease to the 4 sides of the adapter. And then we fit it simply into the head tube of the bike and drop it all the way down. Tighten it up securely. To fit the handlebars, the etching here sits centrally in the clamp and the shifter sits on the right hand side of the bike. With the handlebars in place, put the clamp over the bars and hold tightly. Apply a light coat of grease to the bolt, put the washer in place. Fit the bolt and the washer into all 4 positions. Before tightening the bolts, we need to make sure that we've got between 5 and 10mm clearance underneath the cable exit, or simply the top of your little finger. The correct angle for the bar end is at about 15 degrees or so that it is parallel with the top of the X bars. Holding the clamp evenly across the handlebars, gradually tighten each bolt diagonally and evenly until secure. The easy way to check that the gap is even is to check on the front and the rear of the handlebars. These spaces should be the same. The X-600 has a left hand and a right hand pedal. Apply a light coat of grease to the thread of the pedal and insert the right pedal into the right crank and finger tighten it clockwise as far as you can go. Similarly with the left hand pedal, light coat of grease. This time you finger tighten it all the way so as not to damage the threads. With a 15mm spanner, tighten the axle securely without over tightening. Finally, fit the water bottle bracket using the bolts provided onto the top tube. The correct angle for the seat is such that the nose and the heel of the seat are horizontal in relation to the floor. The seat should also be aligned directly along the frame in this direction. If the resistance needs to be adjusted on the X-600, set the resistance shifter at minimum position and using a 10mm spanner simply adjust this bolt here. Holding the resistance levers together, pull the cable tight, hold it in place and then simply tighten the bolt back up. To get maximum performance out of the resistance, we're going to clean the flywheel down with some regular degreasing spray. Just turn the flywheel and rub the degreaser in to rub any contaminants off the surface. Resistance range is correctly set when at minimum resistance the flywheel can run freely and at maximum resistance it is very difficult to pedal. Finally, last but not least, the bike should be cleaned down using some regular domestic furniture polish. So you're here? Okay? Yeah? Your X-Bike is now set up and ready to use.